What happens when a seemingly perfect, meticulously planned family road trip into the rugged, isolated wilderness takes a terrifyingly wrong turn, trapping a fiercely resilient mother and her family in an extreme forced proximity nightmare with a cold, calculating hunter who knows their deepest, darkest secrets? In You'll Never Know, a gripping, fast-paced, and intensely claustrophobic psychological thriller by Caleb Stevens, listeners are treated to an absolute masterclass in domestic paranoia, survival horror, and deep family angst. The narrative zeroes in on a structured, protective heroine who has fought incredibly hard to shield her children from past traumas and keep her family unit intact despite simmering internal relationship friction. Their journey hits a massive, terrifying wall when an unhinged, malicious entity intercepts them on a remote stretch of highway, turning the vast wilderness into an inescapable pressure cooker. Forced into a high-stakes, localized game of psychological chess and survival, the family's secrets are systematically unraveled by a predator who thrives on gaslighting and emotional dominance. While her husband wrestles with past mistakes and his own hidden vulnerabilities, the heroine refuses to remain a passive victim in this twisted game of cat and mouse. As the invisible walls close in and the danger to her children reaches a boiling point, her civilized restraint completely shatters, unleashing an unhinged, hyper-possessive, touch-my-pack-and-die protective frenzy. She taps into a raw, feral survival instinct to wage a desperate war against their tormentor and drag her family out of the dark alive. The audiobook experience transforms this relentless thriller into an absolute white-knuckle, addictive auditory ride, utilizing a top-tier narration performance that perfectly mirrors her rising panic, the tense, razor-sharp verbal sparring with the antagonist, and the bone-deep terror of a mother fighting to protect her own. Seamlessly blending a ticking clock mystery with heavy domestic strain and primal psychological warfare, Stevens delivers a powerhouse narrative that builds toward a breathlessly intense, twist-filled climax where the ultimate boundaries of parental sacrifice are permanently tested.